Hey, Lee Robinson here at American Sentinel Canine. So I had a guy just call me, add me to a group chat, and was asking me questions. When you do a breeding, are you pulling from the male or the female? And obviously a breeding is pulling from both the male and the female, but the reason why he was calling me was because some people were asked, I guess, saying that they pull from the male. Some people were saying they pull from the female and whatever. It was kind of hard to understand what they were saying because they were more or less yelling with each other, and they wanted to bring me into the conversation to be, I suppose, a person as an expert to correct the various viewpoints and disagreements of those who were challenging the person that contacted me. And, that's just, in my opinion, wasted time. If you are trying to change a person's perspective on a topic, in my opinion, the best way to deal with it is to not argue with people. It's just to outproduce them. Outproduce them and show them what works. And then when they are consistently behind you in success because you have a better philosophy, then when they are ready to learn, they'll come to you and ask. But until they ask, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time trying to convince somebody that you know more than them. You can share your opinions, and if they disagree with you, that's cool. Let them disagree with you. You don't have to change their opinion. It doesn't matter what other people think. What matters is what you think. And are you willing to remain open to the truth? Are you willing to learn and improve yourself and be better? And if other people don't want to be better, that's their limitation. It doesn't have to be yours, okay? Don't try to change the world. Try to change your circle of influence, all right? So, and that includes your own heart, your own mind. You can influence your heart, you can influence your mind, and you can influence those who come to you with an open heart and an open mind that are willing to hear your opinion. But what you can't do is worry about trying to change the world of a bunch of closed-minded people, because, I guess you can try to do that if you want to, but you're just going to end up being in conflict and being unhappy. And life's too short for that, Focus on spreading truth, sharing truth, but don't argue with people. Just put the information out there. And if they consistently seek conflict, frankly, it may be wise to block those kind of people. I noticed in this conversation, they were all yelling at each other, using inappropriate language. They had like 4 or 5 of them in the group, disrespecting each other. It was a conversation that I was glad to get out of, because it's just, what's the point of being in that nonsense, But I guess my friend that was in the group wanted me to come in there and convince them, the people that he was disagreeing with, the right way of breeding. And look, bro, it's not my job. My job is to produce the best animals I can. And if they're going to produce inferior animals, that just makes my dogs look better, okay? And if they refuse to learn, they'll be out of business, okay? Because people don't buy dogs continually from people that put out bad service and bad product. Unless they're a good snake oil salesman and they're deceiving people. But even that will eventually get exposed, People will eventually figure out who's producing real working animals, healthy animals, standing behind their product with decades and decades of productions of high quality and good standards. Those of people that are Johnny-come-latelys, that don't understand canine behavior, they don't understand genetics, they don't understand conformation, nutrition, conditioning, handling, training, behavior modification, genetics, selective breeding, they will eventually limit themselves in comparison to those who learn those things. All right, so let it be and don't sweat it. Anyway, that's just a short video. I need to make more short videos of content like this. I'm blessed, We are pursuing our dreams. We have a very large kennel. We have 30 dogs. I have 5,000 square foot of kennel on concrete. that we're working on, right? Why is that? Well, it's because we're successful at what we do, and we serve our clients and take care of them. Okay, and our dogs are highly valued. And because of that, this year, I should say, we're going to be building an indoor training facility. Look, it's constant growth. You know, I was debating about should I do that or should I not? You know, because we want to build a house and whatnot. And my philosophy is get busy living or get busy dying. You know, you're either moving forward or you're moving back, because trying to sit still does not lead to progress. You always have to try to push the envelope to a higher level of performance. And those who say they never have produced a cull, which means a dog that does not meet the standard, they have very low bars, because regardless of what your population is, you should always try to raise the bar and next generation be better than the previous generation. And that doesn't mean that you're selling junk. You can sell a really high caliber dog to somebody that's going to use it and remain accessible to your breeding program. Or you could even sell a high caliber dog to somebody that's going to pay what it's worth to help you finance your breeding program. And then you have other dogs that may still be really, really good dogs, but they're not your top 10% or not your top 20%, but they still may be better than somebody else's best of the best, right? Because you've raised the bar and you continually try to raise the bar. And in doing so, you're driving the evolution of your program to a higher level. And that's how a proper program should cull. It's not about getting rid of trash dogs. It's about selecting the best and culling the rest to make sure that you're always striving to improve the breeding population. So they have, better malleability, which means trainability for those of you that don't know. Easier to train, more fitness, more air, more power, more strength, more durability, better nerves, higher pack instinct, desire to please, cleanliness, structural soundness, health. A lot of things that come into the total package dog. You know, good conformation, etc. You know, pain tolerance, easier to condition, better recovery time. These are just attributes that should be considered when trying to produce the perfect animal. All right, well, anyway, that's enough of my rant. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. Lee Robinson at American Silent Canine signing out. Bye.